Good morning. How are we? Just a quick one this morning before we head out for outside sessions and live from home sessions this morning. Marlborough devices and your living room this morning. Anyway, it's going to be a cold one. -3 as I checked just now. So I'm slowly grabbing an item of clothing from the radiator and putting it on. Does anyone else do that? Anyone else do that? Or is it just me? Anyway, it's a lovely feeling when that warm item of clothing comes on you though. Still got shorts on underneath though, as I'm anticipating that the challenge today, which is Steve, that's the name of the workout today, may be quite challenging and may get our heart rates up, burn some calories, get us feeling good and going. So anyway, I'm talking about fruit today. And this comes up because of Sue's comment. Sue has really kind of kickstarted her fat loss again. So she's, lightest she's been for a long time anyway, but kind of hit a bit of a plateau and has really started to get under the 12 stone mark now and embed that, another £2 off. Last week, I'm just reading her comment. And what she's done, so someone can say to me, I eat healthily and I eat all good, natural, whole foods. And this is great. And generally, you do that, you'll get great results. But there's always some situations where actually this isn't the case. And what I mean by this is, take Sue, for example, and you hear a lot of things like fruit makes you fat, it's sugar, da-da-da. First off, I would say that fruit is generally very filling, it's nutritious, it's high in fibre. The reason it sometimes gets a bad name is simply because of the fructose in it, which, because that sugar, it's this type of sugar, is also extracted from fruit and used in like Coca-Cola, processed foods to make it sweet. People go, oh, fructose is really bad. But you got to think processed food is full of just sugar, no fibre, sugar, fat, salt, etc. So we end up overeating it. When it comes to fruit, that's full of nutrition as well, antioxidants, polyphenols. Now, of course, it's not as high in vitamins and things like that as vegetables. That doesn't mean it's bad for you, and just because it's got some sugar in, that doesn't mean it's bad for you. It's really filling, it's full of water, like I said, with fibre as well. However, there reaches a point where if you've been told, and I know some people have done certain diets before, if you've been told eat as much, like fruit basically doesn't count, this could potentially, and this is where it gets very individual, create quite a negative relationship with that food where you just eat loads of it for the sake of eating loads of it because you can. And this is kind of what happened here. So it was almost like, well, I'm not that hungry, but I'm a bit bored, so I'm just going to eat. And I'm going to eat fruit because it's healthy. So the good intentions are there. Fruit doesn't count, so I can just eat that. And then the result of that is we could be overeating by about 500, 600 calories a day. And of course, there's worse things to overeat. However, when you've reached the point, like Sue has, where you've lost a good amount of weight, couple of stone, and you'll kind of hit a plateau and you want to kind of go one step further. This is where we've got to look at environment, relationship with food, and get into a bit more detail with it. And this is what we did about a month ago now, and it's really kickstarted things. So what we found is the reason which she was eating fruit, is loads of it, is because it was convenient and easy to grab. Fruit bowls out in the fridge, it's nutritious, it's healthy, it's delicious. And there's a lot worse things you can eat. However, if your goal is to achieve a certain thing, whether that's to have more energy to play with the grandkids, whether that's to get up and down from the floor more easy, whether that's to tone your arms, fit back into clothes you want to wear, the wardrobe of clothes that you want to get back into, whatever it is, all these reasons that we say, how we want to feel, how we want to look, that not being breathless up getting up the stairs, all these things that we say, if you want to push that a bit more, there are some things that you can do to help with that. And this is what we touched on. So what we did is she made a veg box instead, to make it convenient and easy. All of a sudden, she's pretty much cut her calories on that snack by about 70%. She's still satisfied, she's still in control, she's got permission to eat when she wants. It's just that there's also more convenient foods there, which are more nutritious, arguably, because they're more vegetables, pre-cut vegetables, things like that. And as a result of that, she's really kickstarted her weight loss and fat loss. And that is a really simple switch. Now, that doesn't mean fruit makes us fat. It's just that if you overeat anything, calories-wise, if you eat enough of it, you'll eventually put on weight. And I just want to put this to kind of bed, really, with regards to fruit, because people say it doesn't make you fat, and it doesn't make you thin. Like, there's no extreme here, and it's very easy to do that. Like, no, it's sugar, it's carbs, it's insulin. You hear all this stuff. The reality is, it's our relationship with food, how we come across with, do we give ourselves permission to eat it? When? How much? How do we respond to that? Have we got a history of binge eating, comfort eating, emotional eating? What's our goals? When do we want to achieve them? These all come into it here. And for 99% of people, I'd say go crazy with fruit. But it will reach a time where we may need to come back in that. And if that's someone like you, then you may need to look at that in a different way. So I hope that helps. Enjoy your fruit, but know that, like anything, you can eat too much of it if you eat too much of it. But in general, it's quite hard to overeat. And research would show the more fruit and veg someone eats in general, the more fibre they have, the more full they feel. And I said yesterday in a Q&A we did, you could give me quite a low-calorie diet. If I made those macronutrients come from more fibre and protein, I'd feel really satisfied. And people might say it's a starvation diet, but because the choices I've made are quite filling, it's totally different. Whereas if you throw that the other way, if it's really high in carbs and fats, generally, I'll feel more hungry because they're less satiating than protein and fibre. So I hope that helps. I'm off to put on another layer to keep warm and off to our outside sessions. Make it a great day. Drink your water. Any questions, let us know. If you want more information about what we're doing at the moment with our Kickstart program outside, online, plus we have open sessions where you can come inside, like open gym style sessions from the 12th of April. As well as this, all coming in, so you can make it as personal or as convenient as you like with the personal training, with the outside classes, with the live workouts as well. So, give me a message and I'll get you the details. Take care, make it a great day. Don't forget your scarf and your sun cream. See you later.